All right. Gonna start recording and we'll get the cam on. Hey, Truthful Troll, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. How you doing? Hey, Gold Aztec, thank you for coming. We're gonna talk about some money today. What the world is going on? No, 5x5. There you go. Well, let's get my camera all set up here and make sure I got everything all set up. Turn my camera on. Hey, looky there. Can you see me all right? Hey, Sterling Cannabis, how you doing there, brother? Thank you for coming. There you go. 5x5. There you go. That's what we want. I had to turn my heater off. It's getting warm in my room here, so. Do you have a nice weekend, everybody? Truthful Troll and Sterling. Aztec, did you have a good weekend, brother? Hey, Mark B, thank you for coming. Thank you. Hey, Tom Larson, thank you for coming. Good. It was a beautiful weekend, wasn't it, Truthful Troll? It was beautiful. Hey, Gold Chick, thank you for coming. We got a little chat. Hey, you changed your avatar. I'm like, whoa, Gold Chick. Yes, sir. It's 90 degrees today, so I've been staying hydrated. That's very good. Got to stay hydrated myself. It was only a chilly 420 weekend up here. So, yep. But I got some yard work done. I hear that. Today is drug test day. So you got to be careful about going in and getting your drug test. Do you want to come up there, Sterling? Yeah. Yeah. Truthful Troll. Yep. Drug test day if you work today. Yesterday was fun day. Now you, hey, Count Dracula, thank you. Get that 420 in yesterday. Now 421's a drug test day. So, hey, Lucky Star, how you doing? Thank you for coming. You know what? That's good stuff right there, Sterling. I like that. I like it. Can y'all see my T-shirt I got hanging up over there? Hey, Eagle Steve, how you doing, brother? We're going to be giving something away a little bit different. We're going to have a bonus today because today is drug test day. So this is the front or the front of the shirt, and that's the back of the shirt. What I got up over there, and so I'm going to give 2 of these away, and a couple other things with the dollar coins, and we're going to give T-shirts away. I got large and extra large, so Hey, Nickel Stacking, thank you for coming in. Hey, Red Crawler, thank you for coming in. Did you, Lucky Star, did you see the shirt? I'm going to give 2 of these away today. One at the halftime and one at the end. Yeah, there you. Hey, Nickel, you want to come up before you know who shows up? Anybody else want to come up? You're more than welcome to come up. What do you think about the t-shirts? You like the t-shirts? Okay, Mark, that's fun. Do you see the t-shirts I'm giving away, Mark? There's the back of the t-shirt up there. I got the back up, and it's got the same smaller emblem on the smart. So cool. I'm glad y'all like them. They're going to be giveaways. Hey there, JM. Thank you very much. Hit that like button. Hit that share and love button. Hey, Hoosier. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm giving 2. Oh, looky here. Here comes Nickel. What's going on, Nickel? Oh, that hamburger looks pretty good, man. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's called the Big Daddy Burger. The guy, I met him once. He came to the flea market, and I mean, it's a lot bigger than it looks. It's about, it's huge. It would take 2 or 3 people.
Is that like 2 pounds of meat or something on that thing?
Maybe more.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Look at the burger, all right.
Wonder what that would cost today. Woo, wait.
That'd be a $50 burger.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be an expendy one. Someone took my old one from the Office Depot photocopier along with tax documents, a felony without FBI clearance. YouTube sent them to me. That's why I was getting hit for wrenching people on sales. What the hell? What you got going there, Gold Chick? Are you hey Zardoff, you giving us a skinny on something? Give us a little bit more enlightenment. You had paperwork stolen from a photocopier at Office Depot? There you go, Sterling. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. How you guys doing?
I'm doing outstanding. I was just going to let you know that Ida's got her stuff going to her.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
And you know what? When you said that the other day, I did forget to send her that other one that you won too. So
I figured as much because it didn't wind up in the auction.
Yeah, and so it's on its way now. So, and you know what? I priced that little gold bar. That gold bar is over tripled in price since I bought them last time.
So they're somewhere between $5 and $10 now.
They're $22 a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, those little gold bars are $22 a piece. I just bought some to give away, and later on down the road. But those things because when I first started buying them, they were like $7, nearly $8 a piece, and now they're 22 something.
When the economy collapses, they will be good for barter.
Yes, they will be. I mean, it's a weighted out. Hey, Jeff Nelson, thank you for coming in.
That's why I keep copper pennies. Excuse me.
Oh, I don't blame you. I can't even get a box of pennies. Not every time I go down there to get a box of penny. The last 2 boxes were brand new ones, 2022 and 2021. all. Hey, go Maple! Thank you for coming in.
Those are zinc.
Yep. Yeah. They're zinc has value, but it's not monetary metal.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm just saying I haven't been able to get an old box of pennies in a long time. So
I don't get as many as I used to, but then I don't work in the store anymore either, so I don't have the opportunity to raid the cash register.
well, that's like nickels. Every nickel I get goes in my jar. I don't because everything I pay for in cash, so I can get change back.
I do the same thing.
And that way I can get, pennies back. But you know what? The pennies I get are all zincs. And the nickels I've been throwing in jars. So the nickels are still nickels. But
Yeah.
next year that may change.
Well, probably 80-90% of the pennies I get are zinc. But those the 10 to 20% that I do get, I've got buckets full of them.
Yeah, see, I've got quite a few boxes of uncirculated zinc pennies, but I'm thinking about just taking them down and cashing them in and see if I can't get nickels or maybe a box of nickels, because there's nothing in there that was a mistake or mint error. I've got 4 boxes of 2019s, 2018s, 2020s, 2021s, all those. Hey there, 79.
Hey, Terry, how you doing, darling? Rocky,
I got in just to make the time.
Make good slingshot ammo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, they're. It's not like having ball bearings where you can actually kill stuff with them, but you could stun a squirrel with it.
Yeah, you could. You could. You actually could. I was looking. Gold Maple says that 82 to 96 for Canadian 1-cent coins are 95% copper. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, Canadian pennies are better, and their nickels are better. So, because our nickels only 25%
are better.
Nickel. What?
Their nickels are better.
Oh yeah, their nickels are like 99% nickel. The nickels
and where ours are 35%.
No, like 25.
Oh, is it 25?
Yeah,
good
copper.
Lord.
The rest of it's copper. So you're still getting copper. Still getting copper, but
right.
Yeah. No, the silver ones are 35% silver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, our coinage is going to go. Do you know? Because I've been watching at the mint. The mint has no numbers for nickels, making nickels or dimes this year. They have no counts on there for it. And I think because of the price of nickel, because it costs the mint 11.6 cents a piece to make a nickel. And so I think they're not making any nickels this year. So if you get some 24 or 2024, whoo, that's tongue tire. 2024 nickels, there we go. You want to hang on to them, because I think they're going to be really low mintage this year because they haven't minted very many.
I don't look at years. I look to see if they're silver or clad, and if they're clad, they get spent.
Yeah, I understand. I do the same thing.
No, you don't. You look at every date. You look for all the errors. I know you.
I do on pennies. Not nickels. I don't do that. Hey, Sin City, thank you for coming.
When it comes to American nickels, I do like you're doing. If I get it back in change, I keep them. I do not go to the bank and try to get them, because I don't think it's a great source of nickels. So I don't do that. I do buy Canadian nickels.
So how do you buy your Canadian nickels?
There's a person on eBay. I gave her name out, and on a I think it's on my community, and I told them, she still has them, and she sells them in bulk lots, and actually it's the cheapest way you can get them, because if you try to get them out of Canada, you got all that shipping you got to pay. So it's cheap. So you got to find somebody in America that has them for sale that's reasonable.
Right. In Michigan, they show up in your change occasionally.
I'll be darned.
I get Canadian coins kind of regularly.
Mark B is saying he ordered his 2024 purse swan and eagle. I that's really good, Mark B. I think silver is still a bargain, even at what they're charging, because I only buy silver eagles, and even at $32 a piece, I still think they're a bargain. We're going to see silver just go out of sight.
Well,
eventually there'll be a breakout. They can't keep
it will.
Can't keep it down. And silver is still a steal at this price.
Silver will hit $1,000 an ounce, but are you going to want those dollars at that point?
Well, that's a good question, Sterling.
But let me ask you this:
that's a good question.
At what amount, if silver gets to it, are we in hyperinflation? You got to ask that question.
That's what I'm getting at. I mean, you can put whatever number you want to. If you're taking it back to dollars all the time, it's not a good way to do it. I measure my wealth in grams.
Right, exactly. That's a good way to do it. Good way to do it. I was gonna say something here, that an article that I came across, and it's April 16th. It hadn't been too many days ago. Red Crawler, do you stack type 1 or type 2 ASEs? The type 2 ASEs are getting too expensive to start stacking again. They want too much for them, so I've been sticking with the cheaper, like the 2024s type 2s. I mean, the type 1s are more expensive, and so I've been concentrating on the type 2s. So I've been buying. I just ordered some type 2s.
The current ones are always the cheapest.
Right. And
But Hoosier said there, he's right. If we're doing what we're talking about here, the world economies are collapsing. There's no doubt.
Yes, they are. He's right.
No doubt. And you're not going to want to be in a hyperinflation scenario, because you'll always be one step behind. I mean, you'll be better off. We'll be better off because we know to have gold and silver. But we're going to still be. It's going to be a misery, time of misery. You're going to be one step behind. We probably will survive it, but it ain't going to be, glory days are here again. It's going to be very rough.
No, I'm using it for. I'm buying it for not to get rich, but to preserve my wealth, what I have, and that's the whole thing behind it. Because I think the American dollar, it's riding high right now, and against the other currencies, but it's gonna wait till you see the treasury markets. I'm sure that I can get into go down this rabbit hole and start talking about treasuries and stuff like that by itself. But I wanted to make sure that I got this article out, and the IMF, which is the world. The International Monetary Fund, and the article, I was going to sit here and read it, but I think it's kind of boring if I read it, because I'm going to give you I'll leave it out at the end of the tale of this here. But what was really interesting,
I want Terry to come up and read it for me.
Terry, I've kind of like wish she would come up, and she does not want to come up. She only had to show her face. I just, she could talk. You want to come up, Terry? There's a link right there. You're always welcome to come up. I'll even let you bounce a nickel out of the.
You can bounce a nickel off of Nickel's forehead.
That's better than a gold eagle.
She says she can't. She says she can't read. All right, that's fine. That's fine, Terry.
Oh, I thought
she can't type. She can't type
I didn't know she was blonde.
Oh God, are you blonde? Are you blonde there, 79?
No, she's not.
You're a brunette or a redhead?
I hear
think
brunette.
she's a redhead because she is sassy as all get out.
Her. Don't you remember her video? Her hair's dark.
Yeah, that whole video was dark.
Yeah, it was. It was. But I mean, you could tell enough that she has dark hair.
She's not blonde, so she's got to be either I bet she's brunette. I would say, just guessing. Are you brunette 79? Anyway, I was going to read this article a little bit up here, in this IMF article, and I thought this was quite interesting. The International Monetary Fund warned the United States on Tuesday, which was, I believe, the 16th, which is 16th, the day that this article come out, warned that the government's rapid spending and growing national debt is not sustainable and would threaten global economy. Now, even the IMF, which they give money to people that try and keep them out of poverty, is what they do. Now, for them to put this in writing for the United States, that should scare a lot of people. Something will have to give. The Washington-based nonpartisan financial agency of the United Nations warned, despite signs of economic growth. So you think about what the hell is going on, and you see, just like these are, I won't say ours, I'll just say the House okaying that's $93 billion to Ukraine and all that stuff. Hey, Wendy, thank you for coming. That is a son of a silver stacker. How you doing there, brother? Thank you for coming. That right there should tell everybody that gold and silver is where you're going. And all the central banks are buying as much gold as they can get their hands on. And I made a comment on Sal's, I don't think he kind of liked it, but brunettes rule the world. There you go. I made a comment on there that after the central banks get to a point, how are you doing there, son of a silver stacker? Thank you for coming. After the central banks, they're buying as much gold as they can. And I think it's going to get to the point that they're going to buy all the gold in a free market, that they're going to have to start buying silver. And I think they're going to start buying silver and start causing silver to go up without us, that's going to just skyrocket. And
I watched a video earlier today, and they were talking about China. China produces more gold than any other country on earth with all of their gold mines.
I didn't know that.
And they do not sell a gram of it. They import gold. And last week, the Chinese federal government told all of their citizens to stop buying gold and start buying silver.
Is that right?
That is true.
See, that's my thinking, that silver is undervalued right now, even though it looks high to it. Hey, Stephanie.
But they also said that at this point, when you add it all up, the International Monetary Fund says China has 5,000 tons of gold, but it doesn't add up. They've got more like 30,000 tons of gold.
And what's made in China stays in China, so it won't be leaving.
They
China.
do not sell a gram of it.
Well, see, I don't know if you noticed that the China has been talking about devaluing their currency. Have you seen any articles on that?
Sure did.
Now
they did that at the same time that they told their people to start buying silver.
Exactly. So what I'm thinking is that they're trying to give their people time enough to start stacking up their own wealth, even on silver. Now, if all the little Chinese people over buy, what is there, a billion people over, and they all buy 1 ounce of silver?
They've got 1.5 billion people. In Gold Maple, that is not correct. when you have the gold and silver, you don't have to turn it back into paper money. When the banks fail, Walmart's still going to want to sell everything they have, and they're not going to want that paper. They're going to want your gold and silver. They will learn how to barter for gold and silver in a heartbeat.
Yep, exactly.
Wait till
ATA
right after.
Smith?
Wait till
They're
right
already ready to switch over to gold and silver.
Yeah, so that's and and you kind of wonder because they've already doing a gold digital currency in China. And so what I'm wondering is, are they going to, like, somebody come in and start looking at Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin is pretty stable. Now, one of these countries like China, Russia, or the United States, and starts weighing in, hey, yes, you may, son of a silver stacker. Let me make you a mod.
That is true, Terry. Not many people do hold gold or silver. But when the banks fail, they all will be as fast as they can.
After the elections, we'll see what happens, because I got the feeling something's going to happen right after.
Well, I think banks will start failing this summer.
I agree with you. Now, what I've been saying this and preaching this for the last month, when I was able to come up here, but I've been saying this for a while about this summer. The U.S. has got a lot of bonds that they're got to be buying and paying money for. Now, are they going to be able to? Are they going to actually give them, just print more money and just give them what they owe? I think South Korea's got a bunch of them. There's quite a few people that's got bonds, and or are the U.S. going to try and talk them down in price so they don't have to pay as much? It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't try and do that. And so if they do that and not pay the full amount, that will be a bond default.
It's going to come real quick, where the only person buying our bonds is going to be the Treasury.
Exactly, because the last time, and I can't prove this, but it's kind of like some of the people that I listened to and talked to said that the last bond meeting that they couldn't sell any bonds, the Fed gave the money to our NATO members to buy it, so they looked like that they were buying our debt, and then they turned around and sold it back to the U.S. And so it's going to be.
I heard that as well. And that just happened a week or two ago.
Yes. So what we're seeing is that's why inflation's going through the wazoo. And I think who was saying, I saw an article the other day said that by June or July gas will be $7 a gallon, and that would not surprise me.
Gas has gone up about 50 cents a gallon here this week.
Gas here where I'm at is $4.89 $4.55, and then diesel fuel is right at $5 a gallon.
I saw it at $3.79 here today.
$3.60 here.
$3.60. Stephanie, how much is gas in your area?
$1.11.
$1?
No, she's putting in ones for Barb.
For Barb. Oh, press 1 for Barb. Okay, we'll press 1 for Barb.
I'm not sold on Bitcoin. I just don't. I think that it will be made illegal eventually.
See, that's what I'm worried about, because why would the U.S. government want competition on digital? Because they want their own digital currency, and I could see something going on there that Stephanie says she's 319 where she's at. So son of a silver stacker says 342 for 87. So that's regular. So yeah, that's not bad.
Well, the place that I saw it at $3.79 is on the lake too. It's not in town. So they're probably a dime more than it is in town.
Jack Gilliam, he's on the east. He's in North Carolina. His is 315. Clear Lake is 359. So I guess because I'm on the west commie coast, we're paying the most.
Now, there was, what, 21 million original Bitcoins. Is that correct?
That's all there will ever be.
Yes.
All right.
That's what they said. So
Yeah, but how we know that? How we know that for sure?
I see. I don't
know how to check it, but if you knew what you were doing, I'm sure that you could go in, because it's all on the on the blockchain. You could look at the blockchain and it should be able to tell you how many there are.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them though that people's died, and they die with them because they don't give that information to anybody to get them.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the coin doesn't exist. I mean, none of them exist except for electronically. You understand that, right? There's not a real entity that is a Bitcoin.
Right, which is why I don't like it, because I don't know. There's too many unknowns with it. And the guy that produced it or made it or invented it, where's he at? He just disappeared.
He
was. It wasn't a guy. It was the CIA.
Oh, the CIA made him disappear?
No, they created it.
The CIA created it.
It's a DARPA tool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've heard that.
I can't prove it, but think about it for a few minutes. Nobody does know who created it. Nobody has ever taken credit for having created it, except for a few people that were proven to be liars.
Well,
the guy that said he did had $1 million. He had $1 million.
The guy that created Bitcoin was a Japanese guy, and he was the one that started it.
Satoshi.
Or was
it? Yeah, I think you're right on that, Sterling.
They've never proven that he's a real person. That's why I think it's a DARPA thing.
Oh, okay. It's very
possible. Let's go Sterling's theory that it is CIA created. Well, then they definitely not going to keep it if they come out with their own different version. Right? Yeah. Why would you have two? Why would the United States need two?
Well, and it's just another way that, I mean, people are going to make money on it, yes, as long as you get out of it before it crashes.
Yeah, I believe it's going to crash. I do. I just got to have more facts. If I'm going to go into something, it's hard to tell. I know it's real.
You're breaking up, Nick.
You have it in your hand. You know you can test it. It's just been too much. There's too much unknowns with Bitcoin. I think you're just gambling. I think I'd rather take coins and go to Las Vegas and hit the slot machine. You know what I mean? I'm just not. I will never be able to trust it.
Yep, exactly. That's why I never got into it. I opened up a Bitcoin wallet. I did everything that I thought about getting into it, and I just backed out of it. I said, you know what? I'm not smart enough to do that stuff. And
I had an opportunity to do it when I could have bought it for $2 a coin.
I could have got it lower than that.
Wow.
I said, I'm going.
I basically the same things that you're saying right now, Nickel. I said then, what was it, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, whatever. I said, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. There's nothing real about it. I don't trust it. And so I didn't do it.
And it's supposed to have already been $1 million a piece by now.
But and if I put $100 into it, I'd be floating in silk.
Yeah. But let me ask you this question: If you would have paid $100 originally, bought 200 Bitcoin, you wouldn't still have it. You would have sold it. I would have sold it back when I could triple my money or quadruple it.
Well, I probably would have sold at least a portion of it when it got to 10 grand.
Yeah.
The first time it got to 10 grand before it crashed that first time, I probably would have sold a fair amount of it then, at least enough to buy a house and things like that,
Right. Yeah, that is so true.
So the people that kept it are greedy people. That's what they are. They're just, and that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid it's a greed game.
Plus, there's too many ways that you can get hacked on that.
Yep, you can get stolen.
When I opened up my wallet and I was going to put some money into it and do all that stuff, some guy got hacked for like $2 million or something, and you can't even track it. If you lose your money, you're done.
Yeah, it's like having a safe with your gold in it and leaving the key in it. Kind of stupid.
That's how I feel about it.
You're asking, you don't think they're not going to get it then? You let you put your key, you let the key in the safe, you know?
Terry, I want to see you do that. Okay?
No.
Did you see what 79 said about you,
Yeah.
Nickel?
Yeah, she's going to, I think she's going to put a dead or alive hit on me. I think.
Oh, Lord. Lordy. Well, you know what? Let's do a giveaway. And I don't know if Sterling was in here when
Yeah, those T-shirts that should have my logo on them so they'd look good.
Yeah, okay. You'll have to talk to Ida about that.
Oh, Ida makes me T-shirts all the time.
With your name on
time
it?
I ask her and pay her.
I had her make these, and because I was going to do giveaways and stuff like that. So I'm going to give a T-shirt away. I got large and extra large. So if a lady wins it, she can get an extra large or large and use it for a sleeper or something like that. I couldn't do a whole bunch of different sizes. Too expensive. But anyway, and we're going to give away.
Ida does good work on those T-shirts, though.
Yeah, she does. She designed those things for me and did that. So we're going to give away a T-shirt and 2 $1 coins. So this is going to be
I just told Sterling, is that Michigan State that I see?
Well, of course, I knew you were coming up, so I went and got that for you.
Oh, Lord. It should be a Texas Longhorn.
No.
Yes, it should. Oh, yeah.
I did some of my graduate work at Michigan State. My daughter graduated from Michigan State. My father graduated from Michigan State. My grandfather did some work at Michigan State.
Well, Michigan State is twice the University of Michigan. It just really is.
Well, the University of Michigan's full of a bunch of wannabe libtards.
Yeah.
Well, be sure everybody hit that love button for me. Hit that. We got 24 people in here right now, so I think we'll go through. So we'll go through one. Oh, good Lord! I got to get that turned off.
Terry, I probably graduated high school before you were born, darling.
Now, when you went to high school,
I love you to death, Terry, but you're probably a whole lot younger than me.
Okay, when you went to school, did you have to walk through 10 inches of snow, outrun the wolves?
Plays barefoot.
Okay, and run the wolves and all that. Because I hear that from my parents. Well, we had one school room. We had to go. All this. They tell these stories.
So the Silver Stacker.
I'll tell you what, though, I got kicked off the school bus permanently. I live 4 miles away from school, and I got kicked off the school bus permanently because some friends of mine were smoking a joint on the bus. Now, I might have taken a hit off of it, but it wasn't my joint, and I'm the only one that got kicked off the bus.
I never did see that linky you were going to put up there. I was looking for it, so maybe you can put the link up that you want to put up there before you want to go, or you can do it next week. So we got 24 people in here. Let me check again. Yeah, now we got 28. Yeah, there we go. So we got more in here now. So what we're going to do?
27 now.
Okay, we
got to do it to 30 or something.
I was thinking like 50. Let's do it like 1 through 50 or something like that. Why don't you pick a number? So 1 through 50, and we'll start going right now. So go. And you pick the number there, Nickel.
All right.
And I won't do one because I can go up and look in private chat.
Oh, Lord.
But I kind of know how Nickel thinks about this stuff too.
Let me guess. I'm going to wait till everybody gets their number up there, and then I'm going to guess a number. We'll see how close I do.
All right, you don't go to private chat. I'll go to private chat, and I'll.
Yeah, go to private chat and get the number. I'm going to just guess after everybody's done. Puff, puff, piss.
Have you got it in there yet, Nickel? Come on, buddy.
I'm starting. Wait a minute, I almost got it. This pen is peach, so I got to. It's hard for it to be hard for me.
Pen, huh?
Peach colored, yeah. I've never had a peach colored pen before. I got it.
All right. Okay, everybody got on there. I think it looks like everybody guessed. Stephanie, you make a guess?
Come on, put it in private chat, Nickel.
All right, we're going to stop now. Okay, stop. Okay. All right. Too late. I'm gonna make a guess. Let's make a guess there, Sterling. I say 29.
I'll say 12.
12. All right.
Well, 12's already been taken. I won't do that. I'll do 19.
Well, it don't matter because I'm not going to get it, but I'm just saying 29.
He could have sent himself his own shirt.
I'm going to send my shirt.
Oh, 19 is taken too. Boy, I picked bad numbers.
We got 79 is 24. Sterling get the 19. Jack is 23. Okay, we got Jack with 23. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's go down there and see what we got.
Show us, Nickel.
All right, Nickel. 15. All right, let's see who got 15.
I think the 13 might be closest.
Yeah, I don't see anybody with 15. So Stephanie had 19.
Gold Chick has 13.
Gold Chick has 13. Where is she at?
Right about in the middle of the top section.
Okay, yeah, there I see her right there. Okay. 13.
THS has 16 if you go. Does it have to be under?
No, it's just the closest.
THS has 16.
And THS has, I'm 16. Let's see here. Stephanie says I'm always 19. Okay, TS is 16. I think 16 is closer than 13. So
yeah, when your number's 15, just a little bit closer.
All right.
I almost said 25, and Tara said 24. I would have made her the winner, so I'm glad I didn't say 25.
Oh.
Well, usually, Nickel, I expect like a 17 or a 47 from you. But I know why you do the 17, and I agree with you.
All right, here's THS. Can you send me a what size shirt do you wear? A large or extra large? And send me an email. Send me an email, 79. Hey there, Jesse O. Thank you for coming.
Dove, happy Sunday, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Extra large. Okay, you got extra large. Oh, extra large? I think all I got is extra large. I don't have a 2X. There you go. Yeah, email me THS, and that way you can give me your address and all that kind of stuff, and that way we can do it. But so I want to ask everybody in chat and in the up here in the panel, with the IMF telling the government, U.S. government, that their debt is unsustainable, what do you think you can do to protect yourself? Because we all know what's going on, and here you have an outside source in the world saying that the United States is way over. And so,
Well, they'll United States soon will be graded junk, and when that happens, it's bad news.
see, that's what I'm worried about. We're gonna, hey Dale Val, destroy the IMF. Yeah, Dale. Thank you for coming, Dale. Shadow work. Thank you for coming.
Dale, that's a good place to start.
I say any metals. You know, I'm confident with copper, nickel, silver, gold, platinum. I think almost any metal will protect you.
Make sure you go to the rifle range and make sure you are proficient with your weapons.
That's one nice thing about me, Sterling. I can go in my backyard and do that with nobody bothering me. I can do as much of it as I want to spend,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Beto. Nickel says, Beto says hi, Nickel.
Yo.
So I agree with you 100%, Sterling. And it's going to get worse. I live far enough away from most of the crap in a secluded area, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens when people start looking for food. They start looking for whatever. Yes, it Shadow Works. It is good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
But
I'm going to have another.
Looking for alternative food sources is a good idea.
Well, how would people feel? Because I've been thinking about doing a stream on doing gardening as far as plants that we don't normally see that grow in the wintertime, and that we could have them, because that's when they're going to try and get us, is in wintertime when we can't have, unless you can a lot. Now, I don't can. Yeah, Truthful Troll. I'm close to that area. I'm really close.
Well, by next winter, I will probably be on full carnivore.
See, that's what I want, and what there's a few people that we've gotten together, and we're working on and weeding out the people that have raised cattle, so we can actually buy, because I can't eat, and if I buy a quarter of a cow, I'll freeze it and then I'll try and eat it up before the next time. But I want to get on a regular basis of buying, fresh cattle, fresh beef like that, and have it done. So
I buy most of my meat straight from the farm. Guy that he raises beef and bison, and what he raises, he sells beefalo and biakalo. The biakalo, you just throw a yak into the mix.
is that right?
It's really good meat. But
other
than that, there's a local butcher. I went to him. It's been a little over a month since I went and did this. I'm about ready to do it again. But I went and bought a 32-pound chuck roll, $6 a pound. I got about a pound and a half of beef tallow out of it, but the rest of it is all meat. I maybe got a pound worth of dog treats out of it, silver skin and stuff that I cooked down and just couldn't. It's just good for the dogs. But I got 5 chuck eye steaks, which is it's the butt end, the same piece of meat, same muscle as your ribeye steak. I got 11 Denver steaks out of it. I got 2 small chuck roasts out of it. And I got about 10 pounds of meat that I turned into burger.
I tell you that
under $200.
Wow. Well, Beto was talking. He's in Texas, and he's talking about that's all they eat: so beef, chicken, and something else. He said pig, probably pork, and so that's what I personally like. I like pork, I like chicken, I love beef, and that's why
I have fish at least once a week too.
Now
I live on a 10,000 acre lake, so I can get most of my fish right out of my lake.
Well, that's a nice thing about here. I can drive down the Columbia River. There's some areas where the Indians, they catch fresh salmon, and I can catch fresh salmon and cook the fresh salmon. I can smoke it or whatever. And that's what I normally do. They've gone up on their prices. You used to be able to buy it for $10 for a big old 25-pounder, but now they're up to $25-$30 for now for those things now. But that's all right. Cheaper than the store. But I love salmon.
I'm glad Beto. I'm glad he corrected that. I saw that mistake he made. I said, "What? Oh my Lord!"
I did. I wasn't going to say Stephanie. Wow, Rocky, excellent. Yes, I thank you, Steph.
Yeah, fish is good for you. There's no doubt about it. I'm just not a huge fish eater. I think bluegill tastes great. I think catfish is good, but I'm just not a super. I'd rather have shrimp. I know the bad stuff. Shrimp, maybe lobster tail.
I had a big
I love crab. Man, you give me a crab cake. I love those things, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right with you, Nickel. But I'm looking at what's local, and I can just go buy it. And so I will go and probably buy me 2 huge salmon from the Indians and bring it back and cut it up and freeze it, put it in my freezer along with my beef. And so, because fish is really good for you, you know. So do you feel like that buying silver and gold is still the price of it with what I'm saying about the IMF and talking about the U.S. Their spending is getting out of hand. So buying gold,
even more so.
Yes,
because of what the IMF did. Because silver and gold are both undervalued. Silver is a lot more undervalued percentage-wise.
I agree. That's why I've been buying more silver. And so, when I buy gold, I buy it in quarter ounces because I buy a quarter ounce of gold and silver together. So
gold for me is too high. It still is. And remember, it didn't go up much at all, if any, when Israel took out those 2 generals, and then Iran shot missiles back at them, and then they attacked Iran. It didn't really move. So that makes me think, I don't know how much higher gold.
Yeah, but it's up close to 2,400, and it didn't go down.
That's true, but I kind of think 24 might be the height of it. And
no,
I believe it might be for at least for a while. And so it's too high for me. If I get gold, it'll be gold jewelry, that I can get for under spot, and it's going to be whatever I can get under spot.
Yeah.
In the 5 years that I've been stacking, most of the time when I buy gold, I buy 10th ounces because I just coming up with the very first ounce of gold I bought, I paid $1,200 for it. And so I've doubled my money on that one. But I don't have but a couple ounces of gold because having that much money at one time to spend just doesn't happen.
Well, there's no doubt. If we get in a barter situation, people are going to want gold first. There's no doubt. So small amounts of gold is smart but I wouldn't show the gold when I was trying to trade somebody. I'd start with silver, but if I got to have something and all they're saying is go, 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 then at that point I'd have to bring my gold out. But I wouldn't, yeah.
The thing I'm thinking about with my gold is if it gets up to the kind of numbers that some people are talking about, is I'll take an ounce of gold and go down to my mortgage dealer and give him an ounce of gold and pay off my mortgage.
That if it gets as high as they're saying it's gonna, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, Sterling. That's because my mortgage is small.
I don't have a big mortgage, but if gold gets to anywhere near $100,000, an ounce of gold will more than pay off my mortgage.
Yep, exactly. I'm trying to remember I can't remember how to spell. How do you spell asparagus? Is it A-U or A-S?
AS.
Hey, it is okay. I got it right. Spare. Okay. We'll see if
That's my
I got
asparagus.
close. I got close.
My asparagus should be coming up here anytime now. I've been working on a brush pile in my backyard for the last week. I've just about got it gone.
I tried to get it. I was
Stephanie,
telling
he's just got gold on the mine. That's why he's got the AU.
yeah, that's exactly right. I was telling the Clear Lake that I got some asparagus. I'm gonna fix up a nice pan. I'm gonna cook me some in the oven tonight. So I'm really in the mood for some asparagus. So I'll put some olive oil on it and put some other stuff on it and cook it up. Eagle Steve, man, I don't boil my asparagus. I put it in the oven and kind of fry it a little bit. Put some olive oil on it, some other spices. Oh,
My
it's yummy.
favorite way to do it is on the barbecue grill.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Put it,
Yep,
marinate it in some olive oil and sea salt for an hour or two, and then put it on the barbecue grill.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Well, I tell you what, this hour that we've been up here, it has flown by. I'm going to give away another shirt. Let's see here. Make sure that I'll look at my email. Oh, there he is. Thank you, THS. We'll get you a shirt. Get you an extra large as big as I got. So I'll definitely take care of you. You'll get a couple of $1 coins, the new 2024s. So let's do another one. Let's see how many's in here. How many is in
29.
We got 29, so let's do up to 50 again. So 1 through 50, and pick another number there, Nickel.
All right.
Maybe we should have 79 come up and pick the number. I think 79 needs to come up and do that. You want to come up here and pick that number? 79? Hold on here before we get it all going. 79's got 23 again. All right. Hang on. I haven't given a go yet, so hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Hey, Wendy. Glad you can make it. Sterling's in there. Everybody's going.
I will give y'all a hint. If you're in Nick's Coins and she picks the number, pick 33 because that is Larry Bird's number and that's your favorite ball player. So, or you can pick one of the Boston Red Sox. I can't remember who it is that she likes on there, but you got to think in those terms with her because that's what she does. She picks.
What are the possibilities? You might want to pick a. Oh, there you did pick a 19. I think that might have already been taken too.
Okay, I got a line there. So go, and then I see up there, Mr. Dove Season got a number. Shadow Work at 47, and they just start picking. So we're good. We're good. Oh man! All right. I'm gonna put out a stop here soon.
Oh, you should put a number in there, Rocky. And if your number comes up, you got to do it twice.
Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny. Oh God. All right, Red Crawler Crawl 5. Okay, Mark, Terry 1. Okay. All right. I think that's it. We'll get a stop now. Now we can look down. Beto took my number.
Go Maple and Dale. Go Maple and Dale have the same number.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to go back up. Look at 79. Come on, 79. Look at her. She's trolling the numbers. All right, let me go back up here and let me see what we got. Okay, 24.
Harry, send me your address. I'll send you a T-shirt. I might be in it, but I'll send it to you.
There you go. All right, Jack's got 22.
And a bottle of water, I bet.
There you go. There you go. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
All right, now you said who had same numbers?
Dale and Maple.
Dale and Maple. Okay.
Yeah, but I think
Maple's
Dale had it
got-
first. I think Dale had it first. I think Maple had it after. So Maple needs to change his number.
All right, hold on. Let me get back up here. I'm looking for Dale up here.
Kind of what, Terry? I know how your mind works. Love you to death, but
Okay, go. Now I see Gold Maple up here at the top of 24 at the very top.
Okay.
Okay. So let's
Nickel
go down.
hasn't revealed it yet. I
Eagle
think he's
Steve.
still writing it down.
Okay,
No, I
Eagle
got it.
Steve's got 24. So, and All Things Silver's got 24. So we need to All Things Silver change. You got to change your number, and Eagle Steve change yours. 79. You got to change yours, darling.
Which one?
Well, they all got to change it because they all picked 24.
Okay.
It really wouldn't matter if it's not 24 as a winner, but we want to pick and Gold Maple
24.
pick 30.
24 is a great number because that was Willie Mays' number, the greatest baseball player ever was and ever will be, in my opinion. But that's, he's still alive.
Maple,
Willie Mays is
Gold
still
Maple
kicking.
was
Nobody's ever going to win as many games as Denny McClain did.
okay. Danny McClain. Let's see here. Gold Maple's got 37 and Dale
The
Val.
only pitcher to ever win 30 games in a season, and they'll never do that to
Back to
anybody
back,
again.
wouldn't it? Didn't he win 30 back-to-back years?
No, he only did it once.
All right.
Gold Maple. Now you had 20. You were the first one with
And
24.
he sucked in the World Series that year.
Okay. All right, let's get the number out. I think, has everybody changed their numbers up here? We got Gold Maple got 24. Eagles Steve got 24. Terry 79. Have you changed your number, darling? Oh, she went 1 down here. Okay.
And you had Mark Fedrick. Remember him? Mark Fedrick, the bird.
Yeah, I do.
What a great
Eagles
year he
Steve,
had
you
his
gotta
first
change your
year.
number.
76 was his big year.
Yeah, he was a character. There's no doubt. But some people thought he was just showing off, but he was just
Eagles
hyper.
Steve, okay.
Well,
I'm trying to-
they pushed him so hard they destroyed his arm in a year.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what number that is so we can, because they pick numbers. And so I'll start all the way at the top up here. So Shadow Works got the first number in. So
Who's the greatest Tiger? Al Kiner or
Ty Cobb.
you think Ty Cobb? Okay, Ty Cobb's really good. But yeah, Al
Hey,
Kiner. You had
Mickey Lolich. Denny McClain.
you had Al Kaline. That's
Al Kaline, yeah.
now
Yeah.
Ty Cobb, he was pretty good. And what
He was an asshole.
bat average? His bat
Everybody hated him.
everybody hated him, but he had
Yeah, he was a total asshole.
Oh, he would spike you in the
okay.
face. He would spike you in the face. I mean, he was there. He's like Pete Rose. The two of them, if they could have met up, you sell out. It
Right.
would be the biggest sellout game ever, and because they both would be playing and both be going at it to win. You know they're going to get 5
Kirk
fights in the game.
Gibson probably had the biggest play of anybody that ever played for the Tigers, but he was playing for Los Angeles at the time.
Okay, well, what number did you pick this time, Nickel, so I can sort this out?
I thought we'd go another hour. Okay. Here it is.
36. All right, let's go back up here and see if we got 36. I think we had somebody in here 36, so let's see.
I had a 33.
Del Val was close.
All right. 36.
But Dub's season, no, that's 27, not
Tom
37.
Larson's got 37.
Yeah, Tom's got 37.
He's at Dale Val's got a 37. We got 2 37s. Okay. Gold Maple picked a 37.
Tom was the first one.
Okay. So we're going to get Tom Larson. You were the first one. So we're going to go with you, and let's go with this. Let's pick 2. I'll send 2 shirts out. I'll send 3 out. Dale Vale, and who else down here? Gold Maple. got. I don't only think I got five or six shirts. Send me your. You know my email, Go Maple.
You had Jack Morris too, you know.
He was good too.
Oh yes.
That
Very good.
that guy could throw a split fingered fastball.
Yep. You had
I'm gonna put
Alan
my
Trammell
email in there, Tom.
and the guy that graduated with my brother here in high school here in Jeff, Walt Terrell. Sparky Anderson really liked him, and he was like your fourth day pitcher. He was a 500 pitcher, but he played and he came back after they won the World Series and signed autographs. I got his autograph, so.
I had a baseball that had the entire 1968 team's names on it. And it was lacquered. They did a shitty job of lacquering it. But when I was about, I don't know, 12 or 13 years old, I took it out and played with it.
And it was Ralph Kiner. I said it. I was thinking of Al Kaline, and I got Kiner and Kaline mixed up. But Ralph Kiner was one heck of a ball player. I mean, he was good. Hit him for a mile. Hit the ball a mile. So.
All right, let's see here. I'm getting Dale Val. Dale Val, send me an email with your address, and Go Maple, send me an address.
And anybody that might be interested in playing Christmas in July Secret Santa, I've put up a couple of live streams within the last week or so that explain it all. But go ahead, check out one of those emails. It'll give all the rules to you. Send me an email and give me the information required, and we'll put you into the best game on YouTube. Everybody gets a nice prize.
What's that? What game's that?
Christmas in July, Secret Santa.
Oh yes. Are you running it this year?
Yeah, because I just having surgery, so she can't run it, so I'm running it for her.
Okay.
Let me have Tara, and I'll send her a tax link.
You'll send who a fast link?
Tax lien, or I'll have the IRS.
Oh, thank you, JM.
Hey there, JM. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll send her an audit. IRS.
Send her an audit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's for sure. I would just sitting here. I want to make sure everybody got Dale. I think Dale's got my email. Tom, you got my email. Making sure I haven't got anything.
You need to get Terry to model your shirt. That's what you need.
Terry?
Yeah.
You know what? That would be great. I would like her to do that. That would be outstanding. I'll give her a couple of shirts. One that's kind of got mid-length, cut down just halfway, and then another long one.
That's the link to the Christmas in July video.
There you go. So Terry is congratulations, Tom, and Dale, will do that. I'll send him a T-shirt. And what size, Tom? What size? I got a large and extra large. You want a large, Tom? Did you get my email, Tom?
DHS, we have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
I've gotten some really cool gifts over the years. And I do a lot of silver pouring. Whoever happens to be my victim always gets a silver pour from me.
Whew. I tell you. Well, I always like the comments in this one. This
Tom wants a large, please.
Tom wants a large. Okay. All right. Did you get my email, Tom? Okay. And oh, you're welcome. Did you get my email, Tom? Mark wants a triple
Triple double X.
He wants a 3X.
And yes, Tom has your email.
Okay. Good. Gold Maple, it's really sad, but mechanics and people like that are so hard to find right now. And that's why you're seeing what's going on, because there is a shortage of mechanics and people that will do that kind of work. And it's really it's crazy. And so it is crazy. So
Last evening, Wendy.
Gold Maple, did you are you going to send me a you got my email, Gold Maple? And I know Dale's got my email.
Gold is 3,200 an ounce in Canada.
Wendy's leaving. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for coming. And sorry you didn't win a T-shirt. So maybe we'll have a ladies' night where all the ladies will win next Sunday. And so that way, Lucky Star can have one, and Stephanie can have one. 79 can have one. Maybe we'll have a ladies' night next weekend. I think that's a good idea. Ladies' night. 3,200. Oh, Canadian dollars. No.
Well, yeah. It's not real money. But then stuff from the Federal Reserve is just as fake.
Right. It's all fake now. I mean, just it's nothing to get that. Well, I want to make sure that everybody's got my email so I can make sure they get their shirts and their dollar coins. And Eagle Steve's going to identify as a woman next week. There you go, Eagle Steve.
I'm dressed up as Klinger.
Klinger, Corporal Klinger. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Who would have thought that would be, so outlandish then, and now you look at it, not so outlandish anymore.
No,
Well,
it ain't.
He dressed up like a woman to prove he was crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the
He was
Section 8.
trying to get out. Yeah, so Section 8.
And I'm sorry, but it's still crazy.
Yeah, exactly. All right, people, we're going to shut this thing down, and we will see you next Sunday. I have some other stuff that I want to bring up, and keep an eye on things, and keep buying silver and gold is what I'm doing. You can. I'm not giving you advice or anything like that, but I think silver's cheap right now. So, but anyway, I will see you later.
Watch my short videos.
Do what?
Watch my short videos.
There you go. Okay. Well, we're going to shut this off. Thank you, Nickel. Thank you, Sterling, for coming, and everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming, and we'll have another we're going to have a ladies' weekend next Sunday night. I'm going to make a little short, and I'm going to have ladies' night for T-shirts next week.
I think that's a real good idea.
I think all the ladies will win.
It will be a wet T-shirt night.
There you go. 79, you hear that? We're going to have a wet T-shirt contest next Sunday. So make sure you're here. Lucky Star, wet T-shirt night. So we're going to
have no water for that.
Hey, I've got a 10,000 acre lake right in front of me.
All right. Well, we're going to see y'all. Y'all have a great evening, and come on back, and we'll see it. And thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And we'll talk some more about things going crazy. So good night.
See you, Beto. See you, Dale. See you, Gold Maple.
Yep, Dale. I'm gonna email you, Dale.